Hard Knocks episode 4 is in the books. Me, Steve-O, and the guys, if they come, are going to break it down, all the takeaways from Hard Knocks. We can get into all that and more. But first, we got to play that intro.
Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. Me and Steve-O in the building today. Steve-O, Hard Knocks episode 4 is in the books. We only have 2 episodes left in this season of Hard Knocks. This was one heavily focused around Tyson Bagent and Ian Willer for the most part. There's some other things trickled in there. But let's start off about it. The biggest story in this one, the most consistent one, was the story of Ian Willer. They basically told it all throughout from, what happened in the last episode until, Ryan Poles basically informed him that he's going to have a red shirt year is the way that Ian Willer
Yeah.
described it. It's kind of a perfect example of it. But how'd you feel about the story they told with Ian Willer today?
It hurt a little bit. It hurt. It hurt. It tugged at your heartstrings just a little bit because, like, we seen not only did the coaching staff rally about him, but the team, like you seen every time he did something positive or he did anything good, or even when they felt like his energy was low or his body language was shouldn't be, somebody came up to him like, "Bro, come on, let's go. Like, you can make this team. You got so much talent." Like, we learned, like, I didn't realize how fast he was. They said he run a 4.3. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But yeah. So, like, they believed in him at so much, and they showed it, and it's a reason why we knew who his name was. We knew who he was. Episode 1 or 2, whichever one it was. So, they told a great story. Of course, like, it's another perfectly scripted, or I wouldn't say scripted, but it's some hard knock shit, and they followed him, and it's but I did like to see at the light at the end of the tunnel that they decided to give him and put him on IR, which is, like you said, it's like a red shirt. So that shows how much they truly believe in him and the talent that he does have. And one of the key things, one of the last things he said at the end of this episode, let's see what your ceiling gonna be. So they feel like he got a lot more story in the bag.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that the way that Ryan Poles even addressed it, the way that the coaches have talked about it, like I have coming out of this no doubts that they had probably planned for Ian Willer to make this final roster. Now that changes, of course, with the torn ACL, but it seems like the Bears are very committed to seeing what and how he's going to develop. Even Ryan Poles saying, "Hey, you get to stay here. You still get to be around the team. You get to learn. You get to take in the playbook, all that type of stuff. And then we'll see what you got next year." And that's kind of already what we thought was going to happen with Ian Willer. But it's just good to hear that Ryan Poles said that, and that is the mindset that the front office has for a player like Ian Willer. Bobby, Kev, what's going on, fellas? How'd you guys, whoever wants to take it away first, feel about Ian Willer's story today?
It was beautiful. It was, just watching his mom, the relationship with him and his mom, them giving each other that long embrace at the end. On my mama, it felt like his mama probably smoked a lot of weed. She looked like she smoked some weed, but it is what it is. But
Wow.
seeing my man's get hurt like that after catching an almost touchdown, and honestly, the coach that told him don't get hurt, I'm like, oh, you bogus. You bogus. Why you say that? Why you say it? Because then he went out there and got hurt. But the kid has talent, and you can tell that the organization believes in him. And frankly, if nothing else, Valence Jones should be thanking Ian Willer right now.
For sure, I can respect it. I appreciate the whole little storyline regarding them. I think that one of the biggest things that I appreciate that y'all already talked about was, Ryan Post saying that you're still gonna be around the team. I think that the biggest thing that I learned from this episode is that one step in his development is the mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Khalil Herbert was like, "Hey, bro, go hit back. You just gotta do it." And he went out there and did it, and he, you know what I'm saying, got the attention of his coaches. And we just want to see that mindset continuously to happen on the field for him. It's unfortunate that the injury had to happen, but it is football. It's a violent sport, and it's not the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? He can use this and rise up or fall. So that's how I look at it. And the last part is I appreciate Ryan Pohl for taking care of him from the mental aspect, because one of these injuries, you know what I'm saying, a guy gonna be feeling down because he's gonna have to have that leg up for a minute, not be able to move around like, you know what I'm saying, how you want to. And kudos to Ryan Post for the leadership that he showed by pretty much saying, "Hey, you want to call me? My phone always on. Reach out. You want to cry? Talk about it. Whatever. I got you." And that shows good leadership from Ryan Post.
Absolutely. I mean, overall, I love the way that they handled both him as an undrafted rookie coming up and learning, and then also post injury. And that's again, that goes to show just the different place that this Bears organization is in, man. Like I just appreciate the way that we operate as an organization so well, and how we treat these men like men, and that we actually care about the development. Like that's not every team in the NFL, especially not for an undrafted free agent that was always a long shot to make the roster. But Ian Willer came in here, he showed some talent, and yeah, it's going to be a red shirt year. And I can't wait to see what the story is next year for him, and see how he develops through training camp. Because listen, there's some depth that's going to be here. We don't know what's going to happen with Khalil Herbert. He may not be here next season. Then on top of that, Travis Homer better fucking not be on the roster another year after this, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, but it also shows you, like, from the player standpoint, why they appreciate and why they kind of value more former players becoming the general managers, because you see they understand what they have to go through. Like, even in that last thing he said, like, being an IR can be a difficult in his own beast, because you get that so time where you're not on the field, so you don't, that drive is not as much as it used to be. And and I'm pretty sure he must have been put on IR. He see somebody next to him that was on IR before, so not only does he understand the business, but he understand the player side of it. And I think that's something we're not used to seeing, because we had motherfuckers up here who didn't play the game. So
That's a fact.
it is what it is.
Shout out to Wheeler too for repping hard for the HBCUs. We know they're gonna be playing not like us all season, but it's about
All
to
season. All season. You ain't even got to worry about it. They about to be killing not like us. Man, with that said, from one heartbreaking story to another, and we didn't get to see the full culmination of this on this episode of Hard Knocks, but we do know that Adrian Colbert did not make the final roster. But did any of y'all know that story of him getting hit by a car as a kid?
Hell no.
No, that was
Man.
crazy. And the way he was talking about it, you could tell that, like, 20 years later, my man is still affected by it. Like, he had to take deep breaths a couple of times talking about it. Like, man, Joe, like, I almost died. And the reality is, it's no wonder that he getting his Erykah Badu on and getting the Zen and doing his thing like that. Because, man, when you have a brush with death, it stick with you, apparently. Like, it stay with you for the rest of your life. He's 30 years old, though, man. He's 30 years old, so it was not a shock that he didn't make the squad, but it was a crazy backstory. And it was a crazy juxtaposition, that they had when they were showing him doing his piece, and then they were showing Tyson Bagent's dad being all rambunctious and loud. That was
Tyson
crazy.
Bagent's dad is crazy.
Crazy editing. You could tell that nigga do kegs for breakfast. Like,
that motherfucker was supposed to be a whole wrestler. Like he just looked like a wrestler from the 80s.
For real. He may do kilos for breakfast. That dude is different, bro. Like that's a different human being, bro. Like,
that nigga, he wake up and do creatine.
Turn up.
He like them people that we talk about. We like, yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, because he has that wrestler voice. Yeah, let's get it, Tyson. Go out there and get it, brother.
Bro, I'm like, bro, this motherfucker look like a bald head Randy Savage out this motherfucker. I'm like,
bro. No, that's not what you said in the text message. I ain't gonna say the name because they may get us flagged on.
That's why I ain't saying it.
But yeah, man, Adrian Colbert, a guy who's tried to stick around, and even Ryan Poles, he was here on the roster last year. He ended up getting placed on the IR last year before the start of the season. So he's been trying to make the Bears roster for a while now, man. It's just unfortunate that he's just not been able to crack it.
Yeah, they said this is his 8th team in 6 years or something like that. So, like, he's a journeyman for sure. I ain't know too much about Ashwagandha, man. Like, I ain't know he was this free spirit at first. I was confused. I'm like, who this motherfucker on the field with no shoes on?
No, real. I'm like, who that?
It did, but, like, I mean, you learn about his story. So, like, a lot of the stuff that he's going through makes sense. Like, he's real about, like, his mental. He's real about his spirituality or whatever form he feels, and it gets him where he needs to be, because you gotta be a spectacular motherfucker to dive out and get that ball tapped away the way you do. Cause that motherfucker hurt. I don't care what nobody says.
Bro, he slid on his head and neck. Like, I think.
Yeah. Oh my Bible, that motherfucker did the Chris Brown on Stump the Yard for 2 seconds. I was like, but yeah,
That's a deep
like,
cut. That's crazy.
Real
yeah.
talk.
So like, it was crazy is for a 30-year-old, he don't play like one. Like he
Right.
still play like
Yeah.
he got a lot of youth in him. So
For sure.
That's
Um,
because he
I-
smoked
I-
hella weed too. They just didn't show it.
yeah, they just didn't show it. And yeah,
Definitely
Hard Knocks,
smokes
I got
a lot of reefer. That's definitely he
on
smokes
my
a lot
mama
of
Reefer.
because reefer. Yeah, on me.
Out
He
here.
he roll them in papers too. On my mama.
That's
But
crazy.
it is what it is. I mean, I feel like he can find himself because like everybody don't have that type of effort. And one thing about him, we seen in that Chiefs games, he was messing up. He was in his head. He admit that he was in his head, and he was able to forget about it. It came out there, play free, and some team gonna need that. So I can see him making another team.
Absolutely, because
Oh,
he's
for
a
sure.
veteran.
Yeah.
That's the reality.
Right.
He's 30 years old. He's been around.
Somebody will look at him for sure.
Where the
So-
hell is C-Dub at?
He said he talking
Sleep.
about now when I tested him, he talking about some he was still watching. So but he should be sliding in.
If you speak fluent C-Dub, what that means is that C-Dub was taking a part of extracurricular and forgot to start the show at the right time. That's what that means.
Because we definitely didn't send no updates about the show starting.
Exactly.
We just if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Shit.
They said he said
Turn
10
on
years and 8 years. That's
10
crazy.
teams in 8
10
years.
teams
Is
in 8
crazy.
years is crazy, bro.
That is crazy for sure. I mean, I hope he find him a spot though. For real.
Yeah, I mean, I hope everybody finds a spot, bro. Like it, even though it didn't work out here, it is what it is, man. The other main part of this episode was Tyson Beige. It wasn't a lot in this episode. They really focused on kind of 3 storylines in this. This is where it's starting to get towards the end. We only got 2 episodes after this. They going to start pulling at the heartstrings. Already, the next episode is going to be the cut episode, so you'll get all the types of cutaways and things like that. But what you guys think about the Tyson? Honestly, it wasn't even really that focused on Tyson Bagent. It was more focused on his dad than Tyson Bagent, actually.
Well, they showed all the backups. Before we go away from Ian Wheeler, it's crazy. Hold on, let's see Dub jump in real quick. He must have heard us talk. It's crazy the reach that Chief Keef still gets.
Oh, facts. But you got to remember the age of these players, though. That would have been their formative. Yeah, it makes sense.
I told wifey, she was like,
he didn't know the fucking words. I can't tell.
No, bro.
Now hold on, though, bro.
There's
a lot of people that listen to Chief Keef that don't know what the fuck he be saying, bro.
They just know that macaroni
It is fucking finito. Everybody knows finito.
The guys in the crowd definitely
you,
knew it. They was rocking with it heavy. But as far as
if Tyson Bagent ass know it, if Austin Reed know it, this nigga better.
But see, no, because Tyson Bagent's daddy looked like he work out to Chief Keef while he's sniffing pre-workout.
But you saw Flus walk up. He's like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Hey, yeah, Flus definitely don't know nothing.
What is this? Oh my god, good job,
like, turn that shit up.
And to stay on the running backs real quick though.
Go ahead.
Chad Morton is a fucking fool.
He irritated.
Facts.
Bro,
hey, listen.
I was laughing the whole episode. He's like, bro, what he say that man Eeyore look like? He said he looked like something. Igor. Oh,
like Eeyore.
He's like, you just look depressed every time I see you. Pick your head up.
Stop looking like a goofy. All them teeth.
Yeah, all them teeth, bro. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy, man. Like that's wild, bro. He ain't even got the Buddy Hill chompers, bro. But
Tyson Bagent, though, man, like he secured himself. You could just see that he got growth, with the exception of the first game where he was throwing all them in the flats, and we had people in the chat counting how many times he threw the ball in the flat. To the last 2 games where he was really pushing that ball down the field. He looked good, man. Austin Reed too. Like I was kind of surprised that he got cut because he looked solid too. Like, oh my goodness, I didn't think he was gonna get cut. I thought Rippon was gonna get cut, which he did. Are they planning on bringing Austin Reed back to the team in practice squad, or
it sounds like practice squad
because he's a
should be practice. Yeah, it should be a practice squad for him.
But Tyson Bagent, man, you can tell this dude has a winner's mentality, and sometimes that's all you really need in the NFL. I was telling my wife she was like, it's crazy how well he's playing, but he's going to be a backup all season. I'm like, that don't matter because he's putting it on tape. There are teams that there are players throughout the history of the NFL, especially what's his name, Tom Brady's backups was getting starting positions on other teams.
Barking, folks.
Right, right. Steve-O, you
I'm
do
sorry,
sound like
bro,
that.
because
barking,
Doug just reminded me what he said. He said if you take fucking Jason Voorhees mask under that bitch, you gonna see Ian Willer, folks. That's why.
That's good. But yeah, go ahead, Doug, man. It's good to see you, brother.
Oh, what's up, y'all? Hi.
What
How you
up?
guys doing?
Talking about
Hey,
high.
hey,
How you
hold
doing?
on. Hey, Dub. Let
What
me
up?
ask you a question.
What's up?
Why'd you
That
start
light
the
bright as
episode late?
hell.
What
You
were
say
doing?
what?
Why'd you start the episode late? What were you doing?
Hey, look, man, I had a little tragedy, man. It was a blackout, like a block blackout. Like
Nigga,
for
you
real.
are a blackout.
I know,
What the
nigga. You
hell?
are. That's your nickname.
Hey, not with that
Sounds
light
so
on.
fake
And-
after
and-
what
and
Hayes
you-
said.
And you back to having that bright ass light on your
Right,
forehead.
nigga.
Oh,
It's
my
not even just
mama,
your
bro.
forehead now. You got your
your
whole
whole
face is
face.
shiny.
It's dark. It's dark in this place,
That
bro.
was
You look
light
like
skin as
dark.
hell right now.
Looking
See,
like
see,
Aaron
see,
Hall
no.
up in there.
You don't need just because it's dark in the room, it doesn't change the lighting that the camera needs on you. So regardless of what's in front of you, you keep the lighting the exact same, bro. I
Doug,
gotta teach you lighting now too.
Bro, the hard knocks.
Like, hey, bro, like
See,
Hey,
Dub, if you,
hey,
you
hey, if you
you
turn the lights off,
entirely too fucking black to be looking this light
I
on
hey,
camera, bro.
rushed
bro?
over here because because my bros stay on there. They looking for C Dub. Let me rush. So I ain't try to fix the lighting in here. I tried to come and show up, bro.
But you
But
look like a-
obviously,
But bro,
y'all
you
don't
look
appreciate it.
you look like you being called home right now. We a little
Right.
worried about you, my boy. Like,
you look like a member of public announcement, my dude. Relax.
that's
Oh my
crazy.
God. How Morgan Freeman gonna
It was, you got the hey, bro, like, you got the biggest stage light on your fucking forehead right
It's
now.
there, whatever. I'm ready. Hey, look, man. Hey, obviously, I'm sure you guys talked about it. Ian Willard was the main attraction in this
Hold
episode.
on, Bulls Daily. No,
Yeah.
No, bro,
Hold on, Bulls
no,
Daily.
no,
That typo unacceptable, my guy.
no, no.
That typo is unacceptable, bro.
Hey, it ain't that late, nigga. It is not that late.
You tried to fix it. It was about some-
Hey, boy, you
That's
wild
a
as hell for
typo.
that,
Hey,
folks.
Bulls Daily, that's a typo, bro. That's a typo, bro. Tell them Bulls Daily typo.
Go ahead. No, I'm sorry. We didn't derailed you from saying your
Yikes.
opinion. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, bro. Shout out to my boy Bulls Daily, though. This is obviously a show about Ian Willard. A little bit. You had a little bit of subplots with Austin Reed and Velus Jones, but it was like a emotional roller coaster. Even though I knew the outcome that he was gonna get put on IR, I still was going with the ebbs and flows of the story throughout the program, which is very interesting to me, man. I thought, even though I knew he got put on IR at the end, I'm like, oh man, Ian. He gone, bro. He gone. He out. Wait a minute. I know this motherfucker got put on IR. He's still on the team. But it was great. I love what HBO did to let everybody know what's going on with the program, with the team in the program, especially Velus Jones, bro. Man, bro. He's one of those people like, bro, he can surprise you, bro. He might surprise you.
For what?
Hey, if we put him in like one time, he might win us a game or he might win us or lose us a game, bro.
Hey, bro,
I
I'm
swear.
going to say this right now. Hold on. Well, I'm bringing back the Velus challenge. If Velus Jones win us a game this season, I'm buying somebody a Bears jersey. By the way, my Caleb Williams jersey came in. Somebody a Bears jersey this season.
Because he's already lost us games throughout
Okay,
his
okay,
career.
all right.
Hold on.
Cool.
First of all, Dubbin, I just for reference, bro. This is literally what you look like right now. Hold on.
Oh,
Do you see that? Do you see that? That's what you look like right now, C Dub.
Oh,
This
Lord.
is literally what you look like right
Pearly,
now, bro.
pearly
Yeah, you
gates
see
like
this?
a
You see
mother-
this?
I
You see
even
this? Like, there's no reason me and you should look like the same color, motherfucker. Like, this is
Trash
bad
is
right now, bro.
going
This is
105 right now.
bad, man. Like, what we doing?
That motherfucker
What we
look
doing,
like
bro?
Drip Almighty.
Real talk.
Oh,
What the fuck? Hey, Velus look good as a running back. I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah, against fourth stringers, bro.
Hey, you can hate all you want.
I know.
Yeah,
Velez
hey,
look good
man.
as a running
It's,
back.
Not
it's like if
hating.
somebody told you they've been knocking down a lot of women, and then you see them and they all fucking -2s, bro. It's like, yeah, you
Right.
got a good batting average, but they ugly as fuck.
Right. Like, come on, bro.
I like
Yeah.
I like him running
You
the ball.
can't say he a good running back if he can't run inside.
He can't. Every time he went outside was when he was solid. And he carried the ball like this. Like,
He don't have to run inside. How is he running outside? How's he
Here's-
running
okay.
outside
so
zones?
let me ask you
Slightly
this.
decent.
Let me ask you
Slightly
this, Dub.
decent.
Dub, let me
Decent. I'll
Dub,
accept
Definitely
that.
decent.
Dub, let me ask you this. If the defense know that every time Velez Jones is in the game, he's gonna be running outside.
Also, you paying attention to Velez Jones? I
He's
thought
in the-
over your head. I thought over your head.
I'm talking about when he gets the ball. Once they hand him the actual ball, they know he going outside.
They can't take the ball out his
We'll
hands.
see-
Once
We'll see what happens. I don't fucking know. They ain't even playing right
he
now.
gonna get his ass hit. That's what's gonna happen.
Everybody get hit, bro. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Everybody
The
get
point
hit.
that I'm making is you cannot be a one-dimensional running back, bro. Like at all.
Okay, he just started 3 minutes ago. Shit,
We
let
gonna
the
see.
motherfucker
I
see if he can
understand that,
get
but-
better.
I understand that, but I was definitely ready to. I ain't coming in here to say I'm hitching a wagon to him, but I
Right.
definitely
Got to.
feel like it'll be a good change of pace if he gets some reps in
Yeah,
the
we'll
game,
see.
especially since Rojo is not in. And Kev, I understand you trying to just limit it to one thing when it comes to the runs to the outside. But if teams are expecting Vegas to do that, guess what? I'm finna bootleg the hell out of you on the other way.
Let's go.
That's schematics.
All I'm doing is asking a question. That's it. How they gonna counter the situation? Because
Yeah, we
Velez
gonna
got to
get
be
this
better than just outside.
I'm not saying he's
Understood.
gonna be a
I ain't
star.
gonna lie.
He gonna be on
You know,
every
you know,
play
you know
or
what
nothing.
scene C-Dub looks like he's in? So you drop the bottle at 11:42. Now you know
Y'all don't even know what fucking movie that is.
They don't
Y'all
know.
laugh
Like,
at.
people don't
I
know.
do.
what movie that's
I
from.
know.
What movie is it?
At 10:45.
For real,
What?
bro.
You dropped the bottle at 3:45.
You know you just fucked up.
Oh,
bro.
okay. Yeah,
You know you just fucked up, right?
you know you just fucked up.
You know
Oh,
you just fucked
yeah,
up,
that's
right?
my shit.
Come
You
on.
said
But
you
you know
dropped the
you
bottle.
really look like a PS2 load in when they go into the little zone.
A PS2 load in.
What's wrong
What?
with these dudes?
But you know
bro?
the load in light when you had to
Yo.
pray
Like,
every time.
you just took Bears Force joke, bro. You think you fucking slick? I'm looking at the comments. He's got PlayStation.
He was
in the
trying to
He's a
say
typo.
he
It's a
was trying to say
typo.
play action. He helped my joke.
Right.
Thanks for
gave
the
you-
lob.
He gave you
triggered it.
he gave you an idea up in this motherfucker.
He gave me
triggered it.
he passed me the assist and I shot that motherfucker.
Oh
That's
You know what
my
though?
God.
To get back on football, like one thing we gotta understand, and I think we need to give some props to this, and we got to give props to Bobby on this. Bobby's actually taller than the running back coach. Like I think, we
Bro,
gotta,
what? Put
bro.
me in, coach. Put me
Hey,
in.
bro. Hey,
I don't know
bro.
if that's a fact.
Hey,
I don't know
man.
either,
Listen,
but I'm
let's see.
saying.
I'm gonna look it up.
I don't know if that's a fact, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Yeah, oh no, he's taller than Bobby. Never
Come
mind.
on, man. You
What
can't
is
be
he,
switching up
5'8"?
like that,
He's
dog.
5'8", bro. I try to give him some credit.
I
Yeah.
knew it. I was like, I don't know if that's true. I was just, yeah. Even the lady, he taller. The lady taller than Bobby.
I mean, no, she. I think she's taller than fucking Chad Morton, bro.
Damn.
I like her too, man.
I
What's
like
the
her
young
too.
lady's
The
name?
running back coach? Yeah, yeah.
I had her name. I don't know why the fuck.
Jennifer King, I believe.
Jennifer.
Jennifer
Yeah,
King?
Jennifer.
That
Yeah,
is so solid, man. Shout out to the Bears for being enterprising, bro, and forward thinking with the way they've approached just how they have their coaches in front office, bro. Black people, up and down.
It ain't bullshit neither. She know football the way she sound on the.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't bullshit neither.
She told Ian that, bro, if you see the hole, go. Why you sitting here thinking about it, bro?
Yeah,
Go.
real treat.
But I like how like they got the balance of it, like he said. Like she like the good cop, Chad
Right.
the bad cop.
For sure.
Even though I don't even think him as a bad cop, I think he fun. I mean, if they
No,
take
he
it that
just-
person,
yeah.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
He's an
I'm about
asshole.
to say, we didn't really hear from too many other coaches. Based on what we've been seeing, he the most asshole of coaches we got on this
Agreed.
team.
Yeah, he like us if we was coaching.
Yeah.
I get that. I'm round with that
Yeah.
for sure. I'm round with that. Damn, it was an interesting episode though, gang. It's
Yeah,
interesting,
it's
man.
an
I
emotional
like the
episode.
emotional. I just
Yeah.
very emotional.
Hey,
bro.
before we move on, Hayes, your son, like the school he's going to, he's gonna play, right? Or he's trying to?
Oh
Did
yeah,
they
he's
recruit
playing.
him there, or he
Yeah, he's
walking on?
playing.
What position?
They moved him to linebacker from defensive end to linebacker.
Ooh,
So
We with it.
He finna be the Mike.
ooh.
What's his measurables? What's his measurables, Drip?
he's almost 6 foot, 198. Nothing but muscle.
Oh, that nigga finna be going sideline to sideline.
No, bro. Get ready.
By the
Get
time
your
he
like
get
shoes
his,
ready, nigga.
Sound like
hey,
Speed to
he
me.
gonna come home as a senior like 2:30. Like, what's up, pops?
Bro, that's so his class. He's done with classes by 1 p.m. every day, and all he does is he works out in the morning. He works out after his classes, and he works out again before bed. I'm like, you gotta chill out, bro. Like you gonna put on too much muscle.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're
Yes.
trying to do.
Yeah,
If,
he is
especially if
not
they
gonna
put him
chill.
at.
He is not.
Is
gonna
he
chill
playing
out.
at that Mike?
Nah, outside,
outside?
strong side.
Oh yeah, they're gonna try to keep. Well, yeah, he don't need to gain that much. Yeah,
So
we need him
That's
Ulster
dope.
Booker out that motherfucker.
that's funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, man.
this
Any
is-
other thoughts, man? I think we touched on most of the storylines in today's episode.
Y'all,
It wasn't
y'all
it wasn't that
discussed the
storyline heavy
detail?
as some of the other ones? Huh?
Y'all discussed the detail and even spiking the ball. The
That's
Bears
where I
are
was
doing.
going next.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to point out that they very detail oriented in this team. The likes I've like really never seen with this team. Like even detailing spiking the ball, bro, which is important because they showed it inside of a one-on-one with Caleb that it can cost you a game if you don't get this little thing
same
corrected. So yeah, I like the detail orientation with this team. It's dope, bro. It's new.
I
That's
agree
you
with
like-
you.
what I was going with.
You know, I figured it out. It's like the first day of school this week. And you remember when your mama used to put all that Vaseline on your face? That's what Dub going for. His first day of school, Dub right now.
You interrupted me for that.
Man, we talking about football.
What we doing?
I
What
couldn't
the hell
help
you
it.
talking about, man?
But I appreciate the
Yeah,
details in that, and that's a big shout out to the coaches for being detail oriented because that is a game that prevented the Vikings from, you know what I'm saying, checking out something in a situational thing. What the hell Hayes got going on?
That's what I'm fucking saying.
But I think
There
that's
I go.
something that you definitely got to get ahead of because you don't want to go into a season not addressing all the little details,
Everything.
especially when it comes to this new kickoff returns, when it comes to how they sat Caleb down, like, hey, these refs are like this, try to get in good favor with these guys, make sure you're good. And now the spike rule, it cost the Vikings another opportunity to try to win the game. It was preseason, but let's imagine if that is a playoff game or
I'd
a
be so
game
mad.
that you trying to go into the playoffs. Remember a few years ago, the Dallas Cowboys didn't spike the ball in time in the playoffs, and they didn't even get a playoff, and they got their ass sent home versus 49ers.
Hey, nephew,
Or when
he
Claypool
even broke it down to like you can't take a step back. But I remember quarterbacks taking like a step back and spiking the ball.
They
bro.
must have adjusted
They must
that.
have
When
Games
adjusted the
change, bro.
rules.
They
Games
take a knee,
change.
they do it, but I'm not
Because if you
necessarily
pay attention, them times, it's a miscommunication from the O-line to the quarterback to the defense because the defense see you take step back, they hauling ass. And I've
Right.
seen some quarterback they ass smacked because they took too many steps.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Now
So
when they take
I-
a knee, they take that step back. But it's when it comes to spiking the ball, they just spike that joint.
Yeah, you can't do that extra step.
Yeah.
Very
That
interesting.
But
was tough.
did y'all notice how they shot? They bro, Hard Knocks ain't showing shit negative with this team, bro.
No.
No
They
fight.
showed-
No fight.
They
They showed
5
one fight.
seconds of
They
that
showed
fight.
one fight.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 5
this much
seconds.
of it.
Yeah.
They said the
We ain't
McCaskies
did
got
shit.
it on lock. Boy, they not playing. No
Are you talking about
swear
when
words or nothing.
Ian got his
Javon
ass
Dexter
smoked.
when he hit Buddy? When he
Yeah.
hit dude?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what that.
They ain't even
what-
show the
what-
other fight. It was 2 fights that day.
Mhm.
That's
I
what
was looking
Jennifer
for him.
King. That's what Jennifer King went over to Ian. Like, you see what happens when we tell you to get low, and you see what happens. You rather take a hit low to the ground than high because you just got your ass popped.
Mhm.
I don't know how different that would have turned out anyway. That's fucking Javon Dexter.
No, it said when you pad shoulders low, you're dishing off more punishment. So
feel you.
you,
I understand
all
all of
I'm
that.
saying. But
All
I'm
of it.
okay. You go take a hit standing upward and then go take a hit.
Wait.
It's a difference.
I understand all of that, but that's Javon Dexter, 300 something pounds though.
Yeah, and
That's what
that's
he
the
running
difference. And that's the difference between getting a concussion and then getting up to do the next play. That's what she trying to tell.
Yeah, that's what I understand. But that's a big
It's not.
ass
It's not.
man.
It's not about. It's not about the play itself. It's not about.
Here you
like,
go, Steve
okay.
O and fucking.
No,
I
I'm
don't know
saying
why
like.
he arguing. I'm
No,
with
I'm
you.
just saying he making no difference. I'm like, it's not about difference. It's about protection.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Bro said okay.
See, Ty, he like, okay, bro, whatever you say. That's hilarious, bro.
Fuck you brushing your
Stop
beard for. It's
brushing
the end of the
that
day.
beard,
Damn,
bro.
I
Like,
got y'all binoculars on me. What the fuck?
Binoculars,
you
you
have-
literally was brushing.
Nigga, you have a whole spotlight on your face.
Olympus, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, we
This
got our
can't
eyes
help
on
but
you.
see you.
fucking
We
6
see
by 6
you.
square right here. Y'all got your own fucking square. There we go.
Side to side and side and side and
Man. All of this winning.
I love it.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Hey,
Anybody,
shout out to Tyson Bajan too, though, man. Shout
real
out to
quick
Tyson.
before we dip, any of the cuts surprise y'all today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Reddy Stewart
Ready?
Oh yeah, that one made me mad.
Ready?
over
Ready?
Jalen Jones. Like either I would have kept rather Reddy Stewart or Greg Stroman over Jalen Jones' ass, bro.
Oh yes,
Fact.
100%.
Is he
What do you
really a
think-
better
so-
special teams option than Reddy?
I say, what did y'all? What
Not
do you
to
think
me.
y'all? What do y'all think they saw in Jones over Stewart?
I don't know what they saw.
Maybe experience in special
That's the
teams.
only thing. Experience to me.
Experience of being ass.
He hasn't been ass.
Jalen Johns has been. He been damn near Travis Homer.
Nah.
No,
I
I
disagree.
wouldn't go that low.
Nah.
Tell
Don't
me
go
what
that
he's done, especially special team wise.
No, when he was on the field defensively, he was okay. Playing cornerback, he was okay. He wasn't bad. He wasn't trash. I'll be honest. But I think Reddy Stewart was better though. I'll just say that.
For sure. I agree with that.
You better tell him, Shay. I ain't rusty. I put some Vaseline on before I
Just
came
Hey,
around.
yeah,
We can tell.
We know he ain't rusty.
First
We
of all,
all know.
you can't exactly, bro. Like, and Shay can't talk about nobody. She damn near white herself. I don't even know if she can get ashy, bro. Like, I don't even know if Shay has the ability to get ashy.
No,
bro.
Hey.
white people
You
get
talking-
ashy.
wait
My
a
white
minute,
folks said
Drill.
they get
You
ashy.
talking
They
like
just,
that's a
they
black
just don't know
pearl
what
or
to
some
do
shit.
about it. What the hell is cocoa butter?
Drew, you just talking
is
like
that?
that's a black perk or some shit. To get rusty.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, like, never mind. I can't say what I want to say. I'll
Oh,
say
no,
it
don't
off
do it.
air.
Don't do it.
Hey, somebody just said you look like a solar eclipse, bro. That's fucked up.
That's
No,
crazy.
That just
I
came
watched
out of
the
your
clip.
voice. Why your shoulders and your head don't match?
I can't do nothing about that, man.
You can't nigga, there's shoulder workouts. Go work out your goddamn shoulders, my boy. Like, what you mean?
What the fuck?
I was born like this. Y'all not gonna shoulder shame me, man.
Folks talking about your ass make the earth dim. Damn.
That's wild.
I'm crying.
Oh my
bro.
Oh
goodness.
man, any last thoughts before we get up out of here so we can flame C-Dub off air?
I got a new joke. I got a new joke. Solely eclipse head ass. Thank y'all, chat.
What the
Thank y'all.
fuck?
That's
Nigga, that wasn't the
crazy.
chat. That was me.
I will appreciate it.
It's all good.
I'm
You know,
still
you got to give Kev his props because Kev don't come up with good jokes too often. So you got to
You crazy as hell.
Kev become Kev like that old white person that's funny shaped at work. They'd be like, "So you're working hard or hardly working?" Every time you sit down, they just
not
make the
true.
same joke, bro.
No, that ain't
Hey,
true.
we know this nigga shake up with Asians. He ain't fucking.
My joke.
Anyway, I
Every-
love you
everybody on
motherfuckers,
this
man.
panel legit with the jokes, Jack.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Oh,
That's a
bro.
fact. Except when Bobby's drunk and high, bro. High and drunk Bobby is something everybody needs to experience, bro. Drunk Bobby is something
time.
everybody needs to experience. But if he got both
At least
in the
one time.
system,
They
I'm telling you
already
right now,
did.
bro. There's nothing like it on this planet, bro. No, it's like
Dub
being
just saying Saturday. We
Yes.
was in there.
It's
I had
different.
Bobby.
Bro.
Bobby staring at that motherfucker like, nigga, what you put in this?
That's hilarious, man.
Ignorant.
That's
Hey,
funny. All right, man. We up out of here. Thank you guys for supporting, man. Make sure you guys are following the show at Shy Bears Central. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, ChicagoBearsCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and or voicemail for the mailbag, number to do so, 773-242-9336. We're the number one spot for everything